Ladies and gentlemen, I am very disappointed, and we are starting on a wrong note. We are treading dangerous route. What is happening in Nyeri should not happen even to your worst enemy. Where did we drop the discussion about no more revisit? What I'm going to talk about in this video is something that has really bothered me, and when I read it, I felt very disappointed. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua made calls to two chiefs on Monday at 8:20 to 9:30 p.m. and telling the chiefs that they should prepare to leave the service because they campaigned for Azimio la Umoja. So the two chiefs are saying, and because I want to be factual, I should just get names because already I thought of keeping the names, but of course it's already in the newspaper, so there is nothing wrong. The two chiefs, George Mukabi, Dadson Idiru, and Assistant Chief Barton Chiuma, claimed the DP called them on Monday night and allegedly told them it is payback time. According to the call log seen by the Nation, the DP called them between 8 and 9:30 p.m. So what is happening here is there are some leaders from that area who might have realized that the chiefs in Mount Kenya, or rather the two chiefs, allegedly campaigned for Azimio la Umoja. So they reached out to Madeira East Deputy County Commissioner Peter Gicheha, who told them that it is a big personal issue between the chiefs and the DP. I can't agree anymore. It's personal and nothing to do with Azimio issues. The chiefs are saying that the DP asked them when they are supposed to retire, their retirement, and told them that before that retirement, because they're going to be relieved of their duties, they should start looking for alternative means of survival. It's dangerous, it's embarrassing, it's pathetic, and it's awkward. Doesn't look good at all. But that is the nature of politics. And what according to me is a bit shocking here is it only in Mount Kenya that provincial administration, the chiefs, could be maybe playing politics if they? And as a man who was in uniform, our deputy president is well aware of the structure of order, the hierarchy of order, why the assistant chiefs and the chiefs are normally misused, or rather abused or perceived as emissaries of the president. They fall under the office of the president, county commission, and that line. It's not an independent body comparing that line, provincial administration line, to the NPS. Police is an independent body. But the assistant county commissioner, the county commissioner, the chiefs, assistant chiefs, ni macho ya rais. And there is a high likelihood from the Moi days, that line of duty to be abused, or rather to be used by the administration of the day for other issues, for government agendas. And it will not look good to single out some one or two, because these guys are saying they are working and they are under pressure because they are going to be relieved of their duties. But it's glad that they are coming out to speak. So what they are saying is that it's payback time, campaigned, Azimio, you have to leave. Kindly subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell, and also like our video. I think a leader in the caliber of deputy president should not pick the small wars. We have bigger priorities for this country. And what I'm wondering here is, when you start with the chiefs and you're supposed to fight cartels, which one comes first? As a deputy president, I think he should be playing another league, not a league of, imagine a deputy president calling assistant chief. Oh, okay. And this is the plain truth. If it is something that is systematic and is not personal vendetta, then the deputy should have, that order should have come from county commissioner, assistant county commissioner directly to the said chief. Instead of it, one observation I want to make from here is this, that this move by DP is his personal move, as the assistant county commissioner is saying, because why would he make a call directly, honestly? And why would he even expose your number because of that? And it needs to be looked deeper. It's worrying. During Moi days, I'm not saying this is what can happen, but during Moi days, we've read stories of how chiefs were called and were asked that, look here, that and that is supposed to happen, and so maybe ile shamba inataka iende and that, and things go that way. So when you see high office micromanaging small politics at level, community level, to interdict an area chief or assistant chief on the grounds of politics, that issue of politics can be a cover-up, and there could be more than what catches the eye. That is the truth. We may be using Azimio campaigns, because the truth here is, are you going to call all the chiefs that allegedly did not campaign for UDA? We have over 30,000 chiefs. Are you going to call, like, let's say Mount Kenya have 10,000, are you going to call all of them? And is that going to be a way of interdicting them? So let's not, I think we should cover it very strategically. The other observation that I'm making here is this. The DP is a bit frustrated and is now using dubious means on his quest for whipping the mountain behind him. There was a move there was a plan giving leaders up to 30th December for them to cross over to Kenya Kwanza. And so far, we've not found a report. We've not seen a report how that has gone, whether it was achieved or it did not get achieved. But according to me, I'm not seeing landmark moves, very consequential moves from that party to this party to UD. I've not seen that. Maybe they are indoors. And so, this is a warning that is just dropping to other leaders. That kama ameanza na chief, tafukuzwa kusubiri ndio. How about so and so? How about other leaders who maybe they have positions that they can be interfered with? It's already going to create fear and panic, not only for the chiefs, county commission. You know, this thing started somehow. And you're also going to see maybe other leaders. That could be a strategy of whipping the mountain behind him. And it opens our understanding that indeed, the move for a structure and review of the regional commissioners was deep. And it could have been influenced by the politics of, we want to remove Azimio sympathizers from government. Because how would you explain a chief receiving a call from deputy president while regional county commissioners have also been reshuffled? You know, this is something that is very critical, and of course, maybe it should worry deputy president. It should worry even President Ruto, that it's not a precedence that works well. And so, not be shocked if he's calling chief, then all of us can receive calls from the highest officers in a light note. Guys, Deputy President's friends in Nyeri are misleading him. And yesterday I analyzed, who is misleading Rigathi? The friends from Nyeri are misleading him, and this could be personal interests playing, but they're now misusing the office of Rigathi because they know he's the biggest man in the house. And one argument here is this: what is the threat profile of a man who campaigned for Azimio? Yes, fine, he might have campaigned for Azimio, but what is the problem now? You won election. Even on that campaign, even though he campaigned for Azimio, he did not, if he did not influence voters. So voters disregarded the voices of those people, and so they won. And so Kenya Kwanza won. What is the threat profile of that chief who did not campaign for Azimio? Or is it just removing? The challenge here is, and I've said this more than once, our elections should not encourage a winner takes all. We should not create a situation where someone feels only comfortable when my son, my brother, my father, my tribesman is in power. That creates animosity where someone, if you interdict chiefs and state chiefs, interdict leaders on political expediency, what are you telling them? That in the next general election, they should work hard to be politically right for them to be in the civil service. It's a very dangerous route we are treading. And while we campaigned on issues, and we've been bragging of having removed the politics of ethnicity, but we are also planting the seeds of discord at the community level, and it's something that should be looked at. Casual management of politics. Question. So where is Kindiki? Okay, why is Kindiki? What is the crash? I know receiving a call, there is nothing stops DP from making a call to chief. So, but how is that simple? That is it something that has already been coordinated by Kindiki for them to interdict people who were not politically right with UDA? And do Rigiji have assurance that UDA or Kenya Kwanza leadership is going to support that move? I can tell you, not all. Are these chiefs from other tribes, or we've seen activism to support the interest of Gema? Are there some Kikuyus who are more equal and better than others? They are all from the same place. So what's the problem? What's the hurry? What's the rush? Sitaki kuuliza maswali mingi. Anti-Uhuru revisit will destroy Rigathi. Those who advise our deputy president, you should be kind and generous enough to face the boss in the eyes and tell him, the boss, this is politically right, this is politically wrong. Because President Ruto is very cagey, will not face off DP. President Ruto may not face off Rigathi Gachagua, and he'll just make all these little blunders. And some are not auguring well. After fighting Sakaja, you fight Raila, you fight now you even fight Chief. You can't pick a fight with everyone. Victim of harassment card will emerge in Mount Kenya. The most delicate place, region, I saw Mtaani talking about Ruto wrestled Kikuyu from Uhuru Kenyatta. He wrestled, is it Western from where? From Mudavadi, and we want to wrestle Luo from Nyanza, Raila from Nyanza. And Mount Kenya, for the first time, they voted against, they shocked the whole country on how they would really not listen to who was supposedly the kingpin and voted for another person. So, A very wrong fallacy would be that I'm already the king, I'm calling the shot and I can do everything. It's not going to be unifying. A victim card, when Rigathi accepts his hands to dip his hands in everything, as a person who is the second most powerful person, it will be seen as harassment. The same way they were harassed, the same harassment card will emerge against them, and people will consolidate, and within no time realize that, oh, pia ulikuja na hukusaidia Gema, you harassed Gema. So this is a point that needs to be looked at. Ruto might actually stop such revisits. I don't know what can happen if Ruto says we don't want to go that route. If you try that, it gets the publicity, the media carries the story, Ruto sees it and the other organization starts fighting for them, or even these people can be funded to go and litigate against Rigathi Gachagua and get court orders and continue working and that. So when that goes on, and that is why I say that President Ruto must be very careful. I am very happy that someone was actually asking the other day that as we litigate, we should be very careful because government is losing a lot of money on court cases. This can be another court case. The government spend money on some of these things. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my take.
Points me a cheer.